right away.
All new tonight, palm trees and Florida go hand in hand. Look in almost every yard and shopping mall here and you'll see at least one.
But chances are you or your landscaper are making a critical mistake trimming your trees, and it could cost the trees their life or even worse. Wink News Call for Action investigative reporter Genevieve Judge has more on this all too common mistake.
Well, Chris and Lois, what you see behind me is a palm tree with a hurricane cut. That's when very few green palm fronds are left on the top. You'll see exactly this on palm trees across the state. Most people think this will keep your tree trimming bills down because you'll need to trim just once a year. But we've uncovered that's all untrue, and it could be costing you big if you keep cutting your palms down.
They are designed very well to hold up without man's interference.
Dr. Doug Caldwell with the University of Florida Extension in Collier County knows trees.
Those green fronds are there for a reason.
And he's trying to educate everyone about the proper way to care for their palms to protect their landscaping and their property.
You'll see where those fronds have been over-removed. You'll see a narrowing or thinning of that trunk, and then if it's left alone, it'll fatten up again. So you've got a weak point in that palm trunk, and I wouldn't want that near my house.
To prevent what Dr. Caldwell calls pencil pointing, he says you should never cut off the green fronds. They're needed for the plant's nutrition. And don't prune a palm's canopy beyond what's called the 9-to-3 cut. In an instructional video Dr. Caldwell put on YouTube, he explains what the canopy should look like using a clock. When you look at a palm's canopy in relation to a clock, it should follow the same shape as a clock when its hands are in a 9-to-3 pattern. The hurricane cut is when landscapers leave the canopy in the 10-to-2 or 11-to-1 shape. And besides saving your tree and your home from damage should we get hit by a strong storm, over-pruning can be costly. In this 2008 memo sent out by Lee County, landscapers are warned that they could see big fines for over-pruned palms.
When you remove those boots that near the head of the palm, that's like chopping into a shock absorber in your car.
Like Dr. Caldwell,
I know trees.
Manuel Tiero, owner of Classic Lawns Incorporated, knows what a tree needs.
There's too many people doing that. Too many people doing the hurricane cut. It's not healthy for the tree.
Over his 21 years in the tree trimming business, he's seen a lot of clients. But by trying to prune trees the right way, he's lost lots of clients too.
Quite a few jobs, 5-6 contracts, big contracts.
Meanwhile, landscapers like Manuel and educators like Dr. Caldwell continue to get the word out about keeping Florida beautiful.
We'd like people to recognize that green fronds are okay.
We asked both Lee and Collier counties how many citations or fines they've handed out for severely pruned palms, and both told us few, if any. Lee County says they use the ordinance to educate. Both counties also add people they've talked to do listen. In the studio, Genevieve Judge, Wink News Now.
All right, Genevieve, thank you.